Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about depression. And depression, for you guys who don't know what depression is a state of being sad, hopeless, confused, and sometimes in many cases, some people are unable to live a normal life. And this is a hard topic to talk about because many times society tends to label people. And when people think of depression, they think of somebody who's crazy. And I feel like us as people, we all go through different seasons and different times. And we all go through seasons of victory, and then we have seasons of brokenness. And every broken moment tells a story. And I feel like us as people, we should share those stories to others and give them hope that I overcame this circumstance and this situation, so you can overcome this circumstance and situation as well. And from my experience of what I've realized or I've seen, what triggers depression is losing something that you care about or that meant something to you. Losing a loved one, losing, a son, a daughter, a marriage, a brother, a sister, losing something, a friendship even, that meant something to you. And you not knowing what to do to fix it. And you feel helpless. And I feel like us as people, we tend to run from things. It's like many times God is trying to talk to you and tell you to slow down and tell you that, hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Trust that I'm going to give you peace. Trust that I'm going to give you peace and that I'm going to make everything better. And we as humans, we grow anxious and we want things to go our way and we want to, to see change. We want to see things happening. And if we notice that we don't see something happen, we go to the next thing and then the next thing and the next thing. What I've realized is that we tend to look for the earthly things, the earthly peace, if you will. We tend to look towards, money, alcohol, and drugs to try and fix the brokenness, try to find peace, try to find some kind of relief that things will be better. Those things, those earthly things might quench you for a little bit, like maybe a couple seconds or so, but it's not going to give you peace. God speaks in a still way. So us as people, we have to listen and we have to trust that He's working. And in the midst of chaos, He is working, even though we feel hopeless and we feel like nothing's going to get better. And just trust that He's working His magic to make things better. And whatever is a part of you and whatever belongs to you will come to you. And quit trying to run out of the traffic. God's telling you, just slow down, just chill out. I'm gonna give you peace. And us as humans, I feel like, we should recognize that we're depressed. If you are, recognize that you're depressed. All right, I'm depressed. Like, what am I going to do to fix that? What am I going to do to overcome that, that season of brokenness or sadness? I feel like the power of the word, meaning what you declare upon your life, will happen. So us as society, as people, we tend to label ourselves as what we think we are and we're not. And if you label yourself to be depressed and sad and hopeless, that's what you're going to believe yourself to be. You're going to believe yourself to be that sickness. But if you declare, positive things and victory and being loved and overcoming the circumstance, you will overcome the circumstance, because if you can believe, you can achieve. Believe that this is only a season, that it's only temporary, that it's not eternal. And that's when you're going to realize that, you're going to overcome this situation. So just believe that things are going to get better. Believe that the circumstance is not going to define you. I have been through my lowest recently, and feelings, I don't know why God gives me certain feelings, but I know that He is working to build me to the person that He wants me to be. Understand that this is only a season of being lost, and I will find myself and I will overcome this circumstance, and everything's going to be okay, if you believe that. But I know that God has a better plan, and I've gotten better with myself and realized that I might not be able to fix every problem in the world, but you have to start small. You can't look at the problem as a whole. You have to take baby steps. And And then when you start getting somewhere, you then start feeling more positive about the situation and the circumstance. So yeah, and I know that, you know, this is only a season, and I've been in my lowest, and I'm gonna have positive seasons, and I'm gonna be victorious in the seasons that I have to come. And then I realized that, you know, this is the lowest that I've been, and I'll have more lower experiences. But you know what? You know, it's a process, and you go through things because God allows things to happen in your life, and He allows things to happen in your life, and you might feel like, well, kind of God allows these kind of circumstances to happen upon me, but He's building you to be the person that He wants you to be. And you just have to be still and trust that, you know, in the midst of chaos, He will lift you, and He will bring you peace, and He will make things better. And though you feel like you are eternally going to be hurt, and you're eternally going to be broken, and you're eternally going to be lost, you're not, because it's only temporary. It's only a season of brokenness. But you know, if you declare you to have positive things and positive thoughts, and being loved, and overcoming the circumstance, and things getting better, guess what? It's going to happen because you're declaring it upon your life. Now, if you declare negative thoughts and negative things upon your life, well, that's what you're going to become. And you're allowing the world to label you as this person. You're allowing the world to label you as being depressed and hopeless and lost. I'm telling you right now, we as people, we're like children. We need that constant reminder that things are going to be okay. And I'm here to tell you that things are going to be okay, and that you're going to overcome this situation, and you're going to overcome this brokenness, and you're going to be victorious, and that you're going to be loved, and that you're going to be victorious, because you know you are a child of God, and you deserve the best. And don't forget that, like, you deserve the best. You deserve the best. Keep that in mind. Remember that. You deserve the best. And you know, don't forget that, you know, it's only a season. Seasons come and go. And remember that. Remember that things are going to get better, and that you're going to be victorious. And when you look back at it, you're going to be like, you know what? I should have been more still. I should have just let God work. I should have stopped running from things that I thought that I could face myself. You know, God wants you to, you know, just let it go, and just be still and trust in Him that He is working. And you don't have to run to that next thing that you think is going to fix your problems, and then realize that didn't fix your problem, and then you're running to the next thing and thinking that that's going to fix your problem. But you know, in reality, you know that it's not. And you just have to be still and trust that, you know, it's a process, and that God allows things to happen in your life because He's working. And you just need to have hope for better days. You have to have hope that, you know, tomorrow's going to be a better day, and that this situation that I went through won't define who I am as a person. It won't define who I am. That I make my own destiny. You know, proclaim in your life that you make your own destiny, and that things will get better, and that thing that you went through that one time won't define who you are as a person, and that it won't break you, and that it won't hurt you, and that it just won't define you. Declare that you'll overcome the circumstance, and you will. For sure. And you know, just keep stuff crystal clear. Love you, be you, embrace you, and keep it crystal clear. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say for this topic. This is a difficult topic to talk about because, you know, people don't like to talk about depression because, you know, people feel like, oh, well, that person's crazy because they're depressed. Like, what? Why are you depressed? You have nothing to worry about. You know, there's people that go through terrible circumstances and terrible situations, and you know, they're still hopeful for better days. But depression is just something that comes and goes, and sometimes you might not know why it does, and you might not know what triggers it, and you don't know how to fix it. But you know, just be hopeful that, you know, that God's working, and that everything that He puts you through is for a purpose, and that, you know, everything is going to be better. And yeah, like, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.